All right, Barry just draw. Let's check it. Ah! Anyways, Barry just dropped 2024 NFL Week 14 review. Let's check it out. Now your boy
Barry.
Just made fantasy playoffs. We're locked. If you want to check out the team, it's right here. Type shit. The Niners did win. We're breaking even. Maybe we can sneak into the playoffs. Who knows? Let's check out what Barry got a yap about. Let's check it out.
A lot to me. If you subscribe to this channel, if you haven't already, I promise you, you will not regret it. I have so
shout out Barry for the weekly vids. We've been locked all season.
You're not going to want to miss it. Without further ado, let's begin. Detroit versus Green Bay. The Lions started off with the David Montgomery touchdown run to go up 7-0, and then Christian.
Shout out Josh Jacobs, bro. Honestly, that motherfucker's been my Lord and Savior for these past several weeks. Fuck, bro. He's the dog, bro. Shout out Josh Jacobs. That's all I got to say. Hey, and his over is feeding families.
Ball back to the Lions, who responded with the field goal.
That man's a legend.
Nothing early. But Jordan, this love has taken control of me. Handed the ball off to Josh Jacobs, tremendous driver, to make it 10-7. Transformed into Jared Goff, once again leading the Lions to another touchdown drive, which ended in a touchdown catch. But then Jordan, I believe in a thing called love, found Christian Watson on a deep ball, and then a few plays later,
that was a dot, to
Tucker Kraft, white guy, to make it a 3-point game once again. But Goff responded right back with another interception of his own, and the Packers capitalized with Josh Jacobs' touchdown run to go up by 4 points early in the third quarter. Jahmyr Gibbs had
like 3 rushing touchdowns, I think,
getting the Lions once again close to the goal line, where they packed it in on another Jared Goff touchdown pass to reach 24-21. I know Dan Campbell loves to gamble, but on 4th and 1 from his own 30, the Lions did not get it, which gave the Packers great field position early in the fourth quarter, which they punched in again with Josh Jacobs' third touchdown run of the game.
Man,
what a tremendous driver he is. But it didn't last for long as Jared
What'd he say about
his third touchdown run of the game. What a tremendous driver he is.
Nah. Listen, what Barry always violated, bro. He always finds a way to violate. He can never just give them up for their roses.
Jordan, I don't know what love is, then led the Packers to a game-tying field goal drive to make it 31-31. No offense to the 2016 Warriors. Before the Lions got into the range.
All right, bro. Really, dude?
Game-winning field goal to win 34-31. They've won 11 straight games. They're number 1 in the NFL.
I see the 3-1 comeback meme right there.
Jacksonville versus Tennessee. This is the NFL at its best, folks. Titans started the scoring with a 3-point field goal, but then Mac the Knife Jones said,
bro, that dude Will Mayo is shit, bro.
Titans responded by going 4 and out on
Will Mayo had like 5 chances to score in the red zone, by the way, mind you, and they're like at the 2-yard line, 1 yard. I think this is it right here. Look, they're on 4th and goal.
Another field goal that would come back in handy later.
Nothing, bro. Not even like a field goal. That dude Will Mayo so trash. He had like 5 chances to score right there. He just doesn't do it. The Titans need another quarterback. I ain't gonna lie.
I just thought it was
Will Mayo just ain't it. He's for surely gonna be like a career backup.
And that was unironically one of the most exciting plays of the game because this was a terrible fucking game. The Titans went up 6-0 late in the third. Then the Jaguars made it 6-3 early in the fourth.
Jaguars.
Then Levis took a sack. Later on in the fourth, the Jaguars finally got onto the board with a touchdown run to take a 10-6 lead. But they left too much time for Will Levis to do nothing really because Will Levis was unable to get the Titans any more points. But he did get them closer to the first overall pick and his possible replacement at quarterback as the Jaguars held on to win this one 10-6, which is also P. Diddy's preferred age range.
Oh my God! The way he just said that.
Replacement at quarterback as the Jaguars held on to win this one 10-6, which is also P. Diddy's preferred age range.
Holy shit! He just violated P. Diddy. Hey, it's fuck P. Diddy though.
Fuck. Yeah, it's still bad.
Nah, bro. Y'all hear about the Jay-Z situation? Thoughts on that? Comment down below. Fuck, that shit's crazy, bro. I feel like Hollywood's gonna get exposed in the next 2 to 3 years, bro.
Scoring
the entire
a touchdown to take an early 7-0 lead. That might have been enough points for them to win the game.
I'm telling y'all right now,
bro.
Get
on the board in the second
whole
quarter
Hollywood's gonna get exposed.
The Saints tried a fake punt, but it didn't work. Then the Saints tried a 60-yard field goal, which was blocked, which made it 7-3. Then Derek Carr threw a manly interception, and Derek Carr ended up getting hurt.
What the fuck was that kick?
For the season probably, but who cares because the Saints are probably eliminated from the playoffs anyway. But
Facts.
before he left, he threw another touchdown to put the Saints up 14-3 late in the third. Then Drew Lock said, "You know what? I'm Drew Lock, and I'm a mid-tier to below-average quarterback in the NFL. It's time for me to prove it." As he led the Giants to a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to make it 14-11 with 4 minutes left. The Giants got the ball back. Lock threw an interception, and then they got the ball back
Malik
again
scored a
with
touchdown?
Left, and Lock ran for a big gain to get the Giants into field goal range to set up a game-tying field goal, which would have sent the game into overtime.
Yeah, the Giants are shit, bro. They either draft Cam Ward or
Shador. People wouldn't have to be subjected to more of their bullshit. And the game
what the fuck?
That is so funny. I love this. Sell the team, one giant mistake. The Giants are a stain on the NFL. They suck.
These guys
Pittsburgh
suck.
Versus Cleveland. You're not going to believe this, but the game began with the Steelers kicking a field goal.
I don't know how the Steelers are fucking 10-3.
Touchdown pass to put the Browns up 7-3. Oh my God, maybe this is going to be an upset. And And then no, Jameis threw a terrible pick early in the second quarter, which led to a touchdown for the Steelers. I know that's rare for Steelers fans to see in person. The Steelers added a 54-yard field goal from Chris Boswell, who might actually be their MVP. But he was certainly more valuable than whoever the fuck this Browns kicker was. Dustin
Holy
Hopkins.
shit.
He missed back-to-back field goals in the same game, keeping the score tied
That fool's ass.
before the Steelers.
Nah, bro. NFL team needs to sign me, bro. I'd for surely make more field goals.
Pass. The Browns tried to go for it on 4th and 1.
Simple, bro. That's all I can
say.
And
they got stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey before the Steelers once again capitalized on it. Again, I must
Dangerous, Mr. Unlimited. Hey, he's been kind of hooping, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, great
Shout out
tall
Russell Wilson, bro.
Anyway, back to the game. Jameis Winston threw a garbage time touchdown.
I'm playing with fantasy this week, too, for the first round of the playoffs.
7 minutes
Yeah,
left.
bro.
Cordell Patterson,
Let's
he's
hope
a
I
Hall
win.
of Famer by what I've been told. Fumbled the ball back to the Browns, but don't worry, bad Jameis showed up on this play, and he threw an interception. But the game ended for good when Kadarius Toney, who definitely did not have a huge part in my Eagles losing Super Bowl 7, muffed a punt because he sucks ass, and it was recovered by the Steelers.
Yeah,
and
bro,
they ran out the clock
he's done
to win
with
the game 27.
He's gonna go to the. I think he's gonna go to the XFL next season, bro. What y'all think?
Won a regular season
That
game
fool's
in
ass.
Pittsburgh since 2003. The Miami Gay Sharks versus the Jets.
Yo.
Miami started the scoring with a touchdown, but they missed the extra point. Then the Jets came in and kicked a field goal. Which
I think
was
A-Chain
on
got
to
hurt,
field goal
no?
by Miami to make it 9-3.
My trip,
Aaron
man.
Rodgers had one
I
of
think
his
A-Chain
best games
hurt.
of the season, and he finally broke 300 passing yards for the first time.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. Aaron Rodgers hasn't looked bad at least these past 2 weeks, bro. Because every Jets game I watched the past 2 weeks, he's actually looked quite a bit faster, bro. Surprisingly, he's actually been moving. He actually looks a little bit more comfortable. They just haven't found a way to win football games, bro. And I feel like when it comes to that, it's a team effort. But I feel like Rodgers, at least for these last 2 weeks, bro, he's been moving.
2021. But despite this, the Jets were in a tight,
just a little bit though, bro.
Trailing 15-13 at halftime. But coming out of the half, Rodgers continued to throw the ball well, finding Devontae Adams for a touchdown to make it 20-15 Jets. Then the Jets added a field goal to make it an 8-point game going into the fourth quarter.
Shit, if
Surely
he
they
stays
can hang on to
healthy,
this, right? Well,
maybe he could play
Dolphins
next year.
marched right down for a
Maybe, bro.
touchdown
Maybe
when
he has
2023
one more go at it. Because
scored to make it
like I said, bro, he looks a little more agile
and
now.
They got it on Jalen Waddle's
He looks a little
catch
more
to make it
comfortable.
23-23. But the Jets, after a couple punts,
They just gotta,
responded with Rodgers making some clutch throws down.
I don't even know, bro. I guess they gotta upgrade the defense.
I
don't even know, bro. Like, what do you even upgrade with the Jets, bro? At this point,
let the rest of the team down as the Dolphins kicked
these guys
52
are
yards to tie
like
the
on
game
paper they're
and
good,
send
but
it into
they just
overtime,
can't win
where
football
the Jets
games.
never saw the ball, and the Dolphins scored on a great throw from Tua to Jonnu Smith to win the game 32-26. This is the fifth blown lead in the fourth quarter the Jets have had this season. Tampa Bay versus Las Vegas. The Buccaneers struck first on a Baker touchdown pass. And you know what? Vegas
Maybe they
just sat
deserved
there
it.
and took it like a $5 whore as the Buccaneers went up 14-0 late in the first
What'd he
quarter.
say?
The Raiders got life when Baker threw an interception, and then, well, no, I guess not, because the Raiders fumbled the ball right back. As you remember, they had famous snap problems at the end of the game versus Kansas City, but then Baker Mayfield gave it right back with a fumble of his own, so a lot of weird and wacky turnovers
shout out Rashad White, by
which
the way,
eventually
bro.
led to the Raiders
You got the
cutting
cool
the
amount
game
of fantasy
14-7
from me,
on a
this past
touchdown
weekend,
run,
bro.
and then
Shout out
14-10 on a field goal, which ended up being the halftime score after Baker threw a terrible end zone interception. After a long drive, which consumed
Raiders
much
are
of the
shit.
third quarter, Aiden
I hope they
O'Connell
draft
threw a
Shedeur, bro.
terrible
Shedeur
interception in the red zone. Baker
in
Mayfield
a Raiders uni would actually go hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe he'll fix around the culture. And if Antonio Pierce doesn't tee up shit, maybe they hire Prime Time. Prime Time in Vegas.
Evans then played pitch and catch, which resulted in another touchdown for the Buccaneers to go up by 11. The Raiders responded with a field goal to make it an 8-point game, and then Baker channeled Tom Brady for a screen pass touchdown to go up by 15 with 2 minutes left, which sealed the game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won the Super Bowl. No, I'm kidding. But this was a Super Bowl matchup, remember. Super Bowl 37, still the largest Super Bowl victory the Buccaneers have ever had. Shout out to Brad Johnson. Philadelphia versus
I forgot
the
they won the
Kitties.
Super Bowl.
Kitty Cat started things off with a field goal, but that's not going to cut it versus the Eagles, as Jalen Hurts scored on another ass blast to make it 7-3. Bryce Young had a decent game by his standards, throwing a touchdown to go up 10-7, but then the old Bryce Young showed up and he threw an interception just before halftime to set up the Eagles with another touchdown from Jalen Hurts to Devonta Smith. Jake Elliott's struggles from the field have continued, which allowed the Panthers to take a 16-14
that guy's ass.
in the fourth quarter, but not before Jalen Hurts had a super long run to get the Eagles into the red zone, which he capitalized on with yet another touchdown pass and a 2-point conversion by Saquon run to go up by 6, 22-16, with 9 minutes left in the fourth. From that point on,
Holy
it was
shit.
all about the Eagles' defense.
That fool
holding up,
Saquon
and they
deserves
did.
that
But Young made a
MVP,
game
bro,
out
I
of it
ain't
on
gonna
the last drive, finding a couple players downfield for some nice completions. The play of the game is obviously this dropped wide open touchdown pass by Leggett, but hey, it led to a 4th and 9 desperation
How do
throw
you
by Young,
drop
which
that?
was incomplete, which led to the Eagles win, their 9th consecutive win to move to 11-2. Again,
Man, at least Bryce Young's looking nice. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he's not looking like a bust anymore, bro. So that's the good news for the Panthers. They could build around him, bro. Hopefully they do. Hopefully Bryce Young can continue this. At least being average, bro. Shit, throw for 200, 2 touchdowns. Like, bro, that's pretty good. That's pretty above average,
Super Bowl.
bro.
The only team
I've
that
seen him
concerns me are
keep it
Detroit
consistent,
and
bro.
Kansas City. And unfortunately, in order to win the Super Bowl, those are probably 2 teams that we're going to have to face. But I'm up for the challenge because I'm a hero. The Ospreys versus the Cardinals. The game began with Kyler Murray going downfield for a touchdown. Oh, wow. But that lead did not last very long, as Murray then threw an interception, which led to a touchdown to put the Seahawks up by 3.
Bro.
Murray then threw an interception to Kobe Bryant. This is why Kobe's better than LeBron, folks. Another touchdown that put them up by 10. Then the Cardinals kicked a field goal to make it 17.
Yo, Charbonnet had a game, bro.
Shout out Charbonnet. In the second quarter, the Seahawks broke off a long touchdown run to go up by 14, and then they kicked a field goal to go up by 17 late in the third. And despite the Cardinals' best efforts with a touchdown and 2-point conversion, they were unable to come back. Down by 9, they missed a field goal with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
So the kickers missing field goals,
bro. A 12-point game with 2 minutes left, and
like, you
Kyler
got
Murray
one
once
job.
again failed to produce a win after the month of October. Never put your faith in post-October Kyler Murray. Just don't do it. The
Holy
stats
shit.
are there. You'd be a lot happier
He's
if you just listen to me. San Francisco versus the Bears.
Fuck, Kyler.
The game began with Brock Purdy dropping dimes
for
a
it is.
touchdown.
It's probably the wear and tear in his body.
And more dimes for a touchdown as the 49ers went up 14-0 on a touchdown run. Oh, look, more 49ers highlights. That means that this game was an ass-kicking, which it was. The 49ers went up 24-0 before the Bears even got on the scoreboard.
Shout out my Niners, bro.
So basically, everything the Bears did.
Now, I'm not going to lie. The road of the playoffs is going to be tough. We do play the Rams tomorrow. Fuck, bro. It's a must-win game. Every week is a must-win. And I ain't gonna lie, the Rams are looking nice, bro. Puka and Cup, they're looking unstoppable. I think Stafford is looking like his former self. It's looking bad, bro. It looks like the Rams are heating up at the right time. We just got to wait and see for tomorrow. Let's hope we win, bro. Honestly.
Which is not good, but hey, he's a rookie, so whatever. The 49ers went up 31-6 after another touchdown run.
Fuck.
Williams tiptoed the white line before throwing another touchdown pass to make it 31-13. The 49ers were not to the final score and decided to run it up even more with another touchdown run to make it 38-13. Look at Brock Purdy with his dirt face. Derp.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Fucking, we're down to our 4th running back, by the way. Isaac Guerrero got hurt. Shit's fucking unlucky, bro.
Versus the Falcons. The Kirk Cousins revenge game started out pretty well for Kirk as the Falcons went up 7-0, and then the Vikings scored a touchdown to make it 7-7, and then Kirk threw an interception, which isn't very good, and then Sam Darnold, who had 5 touchdown passes on the day, threw another touchdown to go up 14-7, and then Kirk Cousins threw a dime, which led to a Younghoe Koo field goal to make it 14-10. The Vikings tried to kick a field goal to go up 17-10, but it was no good, and then Younghoe Koo said, "This is how you kick the field goal." Watching South Park.
What?
Younghoe Koo said, "This is how you kick the field goal."
Nah, the way you just said that. Nah, Barry, you gotta get canceled, bud.
Watching
what
South
the
Park,
fuck?
I don't give a fuck what you think about me doing that Asian accent. Anyway, back to the game.
Wait, what did he say?
But it was no good. And then Younghoe Koo said, "This is how you kick the field goal." Listen, I grew up watching South Park, so I don't give a fuck what you think about me doing that. Anyway, back to the game.
I did too, bro. Honestly, South Park is goated. I feel like South Park and Family Guy are like 2 goated shows. I feel like every guy should watch at least late night with a little doobie in your mouth. What you think?
The Falcons were 2 for a time, and going into the fourth quarter, the game was tied at 21.
Honestly, bro, last day after that, like long day at work, fucking come home, smoke a doobie, and watch some Family Guy. Shit, nothing beats it, bro. Honestly,
upset, but it was
y'all
just
know
not
right now
meant to be, as their defense was worse than Swiss cheese, and it smelled worse than dog shit too. Darnold would throw his 5th touchdown.
Fuck,
today,
Darnold had a
Vikings
legacy
up
game.
35-21. Then Kirk Cousins threw an interception, which led to another Vikings touchdown to put them up 42-21, which ended up being the final score. Kirk Cousins' team is back under 500. The world is right again. The Rams versus the Bills. There were a lot of fireworks in this one.
Man, this was a shootout.
Run. Then Josh Allen threw a couple balls downfield, which ended with a Josh Allen touchdown run to tie it at 7. Then the Rams kicked a field goal to go up 10-7. Then the Bills got their punt
Cup,
blocked and
especially
returned
Puka,
for a
bro.
touchdown for LA to go
A 40
up by
burger
10.
in fantasy.
Holy
shit!
Allen then threw a laser downfield.
Britney
which
Spears
resulted
cock
in a touchdown
slobber.
pass for his performance. Unironically, probably the catch of the year here by Puka Nacua. Just an unbelievable
Man, look at
athletic
this.
play, which led to another touchdown by Puka
This is
Nacua.
disgusting.
By 10 for the Rams. The Rams then extended that lead after a nice throw from Stafford to Kupp to 17 on a touchdown run midway through the third. But the Bills would not go down easily, unlike Nancy Reagan. Allen once again had an amazing throw downfield, which was basically a bunch of yak for a touchdown, make it 31-21. But the Rams again just continued to move the ball down the field all day, and this resulted in another touchdown pass from Stafford to Cooper Kupp to make it 38-21 Rams going into the fourth, when Allen then had a great throw which set up another touchdown run by Josh Allen to make it a 10-point game. Bills got the ball back. Josh Allen showed off his sneaky athleticism, which then led to another Bills touchdown on a pass, which was a great throw by Allen to make it 38-35 with 4 minutes left. And then Stafford led the Rams down the field once again all day long. Really, the Bills defense had no stopping him, which led to another Puka Nacua touchdown.
Holy shit!
Super amazing throw downfield. The extra point was no
that
good,
dude,
but it did
Puka's a
matter.
dog.
The Bills went right down and scored on another touchdown run by Allen. He had 6 total touchdowns on the day, and only one of them was impressive. But either way, the onside kick failed for the Bills and ended up losing 44-42. Yes, losing a game where you score 42 points has to be immensely disappointing. Kansas City versus the Chargers. Now it's time for the Chiefs to do their weekly "How can we piss people off by barely?" Well, the first half looked like they might win by a lot.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. At this point, like, the Chiefs are just lucky, bro. And you can't tell me Mahomes ain't luckier than Tom Brady or fuck, vice versa. Basically, what I'm saying is that Mahomes is way luckier than Tom Brady. I don't give a fuck. So far, he's on pace to having a 3-peat, bro. And has Tom Brady ever done that? No. All right, yeah, bro. Fuck up.
But the second half, they did what they usually do, which is allow the opponent back into the game while their offense did nothing.
Bro. Mahomes is the go.
Chargers scored 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing.
He got the dark magic in him.
Down 14-13,
he's just gonna find a way to win games, bro.
Bucker made a field goal to
like, as much as you want him to lose, bro, that's just the fact of life, bro. He's gonna find a way to win games, and he's gonna win it, bro. It's fucked up. I know. I get it. Shit, if anyone should get it, it's me, bro. I'm literally a fucking Niners fan. We should have 2 Super Bowls, but you know who stopped us?
Field goal to give themselves a 1-point lead with 4:36 left.
Bro.
Every single person.
You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. He's on my fantasy. Let's hope we win this fucking championship.
By that point,
let's lock in, bro.
Word. Be a couple runs, and he would start trying with all of his voodoo magic shit. And of course, that didn't happen. But the final kick of the game was a doink.
Dang, he got
boomsticked as it doinked off the crossbar to go in to give the Chiefs a 19-17 win to improve them.
Barely made that shit.
They just continued to win close game after close game, and nobody believes in them. In fact, I don't think anybody thinks they're going to win the Super Bowl again this year.
They
Cincinnati
shouldn't. They do not deserve a Super Bowl.
Let's all laugh at Dallas, shall we?
They should for surely be under 500 team. Anyways, let's laugh at Dallas. Oh my! Now, who watched the Simpsons version of this game? I ain't gonna lie. Now that was actually I actually liked it, bro. I was watching it. I actually enjoyed it. Comment down below, bro. Damn, Cooper Rush is dog shit. And Jamar Chase, holy fuck, he's having a career, bro. I ain't gonna lie. No, look at Michael Parsons. Nah. Now, what y'all think of Week 14? Comment down below. What y'all are y'all in the playoffs or fantasy, bro? Honestly, is your team in the playoffs? Just comment down below. Let me know what's up, and I'll catch y'all, boys. Peace!